understand how you're feeling. I really do, Munchkin. Okay? It's just that, when $500,000 worth of family heirlooms go missing, and you're the last person who is seen with them, people are gonna be a little suspicious. I'm gonna tuck you in, is that okay? Okay. How does that feel? It's good. Nice and comfortable. Perfect. Well, the elders of the family did have me come in here to talk to you. I'm not going to lie. They said that someone needs to speak to you. See if you'll come to reason and admit your transgressions, but I said that let me just read them a story of their choosing, and from there we can deliberate. We don't need to make a rush decision. That's what I told them. Yeah. So I let them choose the story, right? Guess which story they chose? Judas? Well, that's a good story too. But now, they chose the story of the prodigal son. I'm gonna read it for you, okay? Yeah. Then, after I read it to you, I'll go speak to them again. Yeah, you just get some rest after. You're even free to fall asleep during my story reading if it helps you feel better. Perfect. Sounds good to you then, yeah? Perfect. Okay. This is the story of the prodigal son. I believe that it is in Luke 15. I'm just gonna search. I believe Luke is in the New Testament, so Matthew, Mark, Luke. Let's see. Mark, Luke, here we are. Alright. Luke 15. I know, you don't even like jewelry. The family sword has never been of much interest to you. That's what I keep telling them. It couldn't have been you. But we'll read the story regardless, okay? Okay. Luke 15, verse 11. Here we are. Jesus continued. There was a man who had 2 sons. The younger one said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the estate." So he divided his property between them. Not long after that, the younger son got together all he had and set off for a distant country, and there squandered his wealth in wild living. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country. Inflation. He began to be in need, so he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country. AKA, he became so poor that he slaved himself out to some rando in that random country, who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. He longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. Boo-hoo. When he came to his senses, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am, starving to death? I will send out and go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.' So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. Sorry. The son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is now found.' So they began to celebrate. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of his servants and asked him what was going on. 'Your brother has come,' he replied, 'and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound.' The older brother became angry. Were you angry when you sold off the family heirlooms? I didn't. The older brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, 'Look, all these years I have been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends.' That's messed up. But when this son of yours, who has squandered your property with prostitutes, comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him?' 'My son,' the father said, 'you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.'" I think that's beautiful. What did you think of that story? Well, you don't have to have an answer just yet. You can sleep. Don't worry about it too much. We just wanted to give you a story to think about, They are a little upset out there. I can hear them. I can hear them talking about the situation. $500,000 is a lot of money to, just go missing. So there's a few things to discuss, when it comes to its whereabouts and whatnot. But I don't want you to worry about that. You just get some rest. I'll go talk to them and handle it. And if you ever need to talk to me about anything